All right, so we've got our first two macros created. If I jump into my VBA window, I go to my Developer tab, I open up Visual Basic. Here it is. I've got my Project Explorer there. Now, if that's not on your screen, you can always go up to View and you can activate the Project Explorer. Inside of there, I've got a module. I'll open that up. I'm going to double click on Module 1. Remember, a module is all about storing your code, and this is where any recorded code goes into a module. So here's my two procedures. I've got add headers. This is everything that macro did. We inserted a row. We went to A1. We typed in region. We went to B1. We typed in category and so on. If you made a mistake, now's a good time to clean it up. Maybe you misspelled category. Get in there and fix it. And then the next procedure, I got my sub format headers procedure. And this has gone through and done all the formatting. Now yours might look different than mine. Totally fine. Just depends on what you did while you were recording. Now, we've got those two procedures. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of VBA magic here to create a loop that will take these two procedures and it'll cause them to happen or get them to run on each of the worksheets within the workbook. All right, so I got my VBA window open here, and just to remind you, let's move that out of the way for just a moment. We've got the recording worksheet, which eventually we're going to get rid of. That's the one that we're just testing on and we're recording macros on. And then we got the actual data. 4 worksheets worth of data. East records, West, North, and South. It's all the same data, just for different regions, okay? And perhaps different amounts of data. But we got 4 worksheets here that I now want to take add headers and format headers and apply it to. All right. Let's get back to our VBA window here. So I'm going to go to the top. I'm just going to create a little bit of space. And I'm going to create a new procedure here. So I'm just going to type this one out. You can always go to Insert and get into Insert Procedure if you like to. Whatever method you want to take. So here, I'm going to add, it's going to be a public procedure. It's going to be a sub procedure. And let's call it clean up data. All right, hit my enter key there. So I got my public sub, the name of my sub procedure, open close print, and my end sub was automatically added for me when I hit my enter key. So now, we talked earlier about some key concepts that you're going to utilize all the time within Excel VBA. We talked about variables earlier. We talked about loops. We talked about conditional structure, if statements. We talked about a couple other things in there as well, but those are some of the key points within Excel VBA. We're going to use a couple of them here. One, I've got 2 procedures, add headers and format headers, that I now want to get to loop across all of the worksheets within this workbook. North, East, South, and West region worksheets. Remember those? So we need to create a loop. Well, earlier we used a do while loop. So I could do something like this. I could create a variable. We need that for the loop. I'm just going to call it I. It's going to be an integer. And we could say I equals 1. And we could do something like this. Do while I is less than what? How many times do we want to loop this thing? We need some number inside there, right? And within that loop, we'll say we're going to iterate upon I because we need that to continually increase in value every time it loops, because that's really what our condition is doing, is it's waiting to see when I becomes greater than something. And then it stops. Well, this number right here, this is a tricky one. How many times do we want the loop to run? Well, what are we trying to accomplish here? We're trying to get add headers and format headers, those 2 macros that we recorded, we're trying to get those to run on each of the worksheets within the workbook. How many worksheets do we have in the workbook? Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We got 5 actually, the recording one, but we're going to get rid of the recording one. That's just for practice. That's just for recording. That's not actually part of the data. So we really got 4 regional worksheets, right? East, west, north, and south that we want to run this on. So get my code back over here. We could say, I want you to continue doing this while I is less than equal to 4, because we want to have it run 4 times. Sound good? What if somebody adds a 5th worksheet, or they delete a worksheet? We get rid of a region. You know, next week we only got 2 regions. The following week when I got to run the same report, now we got 5. The next month we got 10 regions. Well, now every time I run this report, I got to make sure, oh, you got 4 worksheets, or you got 5, or you got 3, and I have to go into the code and I have to modify this number right here. We can do that. That works. But that's not truly automating the experience. I want something more dynamic. I want that value to be dynamic. I want it to figure out for me, how many worksheets do we have in the workbook? Well, thankfully, with Excel VBA, we can do that. Take a look. I'm going to go ahead and delete out that 4. Don't want it. I don't want the static value. Something more dynamic. Here, I'm going to use the worksheets object. This is built into Excel. This is the collection of all of the worksheets within the workbook. Worksheets object. Dot. Now, what is it that I want to know about the worksheets within this workbook? I want to know how many there are. Well, the worksheets object, which is a collection of all the worksheets, has a property called count. I can say do while I is less than equal to the worksheets count. So now every time I get in there and I run this procedure, let's move that out of the way, it's going to come into here, it's going to count how many worksheets we have, and that's going to help dictate how many times our loop should run. Pretty slick. Again, trying to make it more dynamic. All right. So now I got my loop and knows how many times it's going to run. I got my I equals I plus 1. That way we iterate the I every time it loops, right? We're incrementing that value up. Now, what is it that we want the loop to do? Well, I want it to run the add headers and format headers macros. So I'm going to jump into here. I'm going to say add headers. That'll be our first one. I'm going to drop down a line and I'm going to do format headers, which is the name of my other macro that we recorded earlier. So now I've got those 2 macros looping 4 times. All right, there's one more thing that we're missing here. Think about it for a moment. Think about it. If I get back out here for just a sec, we got 4 worksheets. We know that. We actually got 5, but once again, we're going to get rid of recording. Our macro knows that because we used the worksheets.count. It's going to count all the worksheets in the workbook, so our loop knows how many times to go. But we're now running add headers and format headers 4 times. But where's it happening at? Where does it perform add and format headers? Well, currently I'm on East Records. Does my procedure tell it which worksheet to go to? It doesn't. We need to tell it. So the first thing we want to make sure is I do worksheets, getting back into that collection of all the worksheets. I'm going to tell it to select I worksheet. So go to the worksheets object, look for the I worksheet, and select it. Now, what is I? What is I? I is the variable. What is I equal to the first time the loop runs? It's equal to 1. So worksheets I, or worksheets 1 select. It's going to come out here and it's going to select the first worksheet in the workbook. Ignore the recording one. We're going to delete that. Get rid of that one. The next time it runs, we increment I. So now it's I equals 2. That's still less than the worksheet count, which is 4. And now it'll select worksheet 2 and then perform the work. And it'll keep doing this. So here's our procedure. We've got a variable, all for our loop. We initialized it equal to 1. We're going to perform a do-while loop based on the I variable in the worksheet's count. We're going to select the current worksheet, whatever I is equal to. We'll perform the headers and the add headers and format headers procedures. We'll increment the I and we'll loop it again. That's it. Just a little bit of VBA magic in here, and we're now automating the experience, creating a loop to run 2 recorded macros multiple times. All right, before we get in there and run this macro, let's get this done. Make sure you get the exercise file open. Go ahead and create this procedure. If you need to, rewind, watch the segment again, but create the procedure. And then we'll jump to the next video and we'll test it out.